It's LBI Region Report time. And Lori, when you were a kid, were you a summer camp kid? Did you
Oh,
go away to summer camp?
I didn't sleep over, but I went to day camp.
Okay.
And my day camp was Pine Brook in
Okay.
Tallsman, New York. I don't know if anybody ever heard of it, but it was, if you were, a youngin' in the early 80s, that was the place to be. And we had our, twilight swims and sleepovers and color wars and the whole thing. But camps are a crucial part to summer for
Yeah,
sure.
without a doubt.
And, I'm real excited because we're going to be talking about camps, specifically a local Southern Ocean camp, which is going to be fantastic to talk about. Because, again, if you're staying for a few weeks, or if you're here and you're going to have guests, or if you're a resident and you have a child that might want to take advantage of a lovely Discovery Camp setup, we're going to talk about that. But before we talk about that, we're going to talk about, since we're reminiscing of our childhood, we're going to talk about Southern Ocean Chamber's Night of Family Fun at
Yes.
Fantasy Island Amusement Park happening June 18th. So it's a traditional summer kickoff for local businesses and their staff and families to really just come out, welcome summer in this evening dedicated to fun and community as the Chamber's Get Acquainted tradition continues with this family fun night. And it's graciously hosted by Fantasy Island Amusement Park and their team in Beach Haven. The celebration takes place June 18th, running from 5 to 11 p.m. And the evening offers Chamber members and their staff a chance to relax with their families before the height of the summer season. And Fantasy Island provides each pre-registered guest unlimited ride wristbands, along with a $10 fun card that can be used for boardwalk games or in the arcade. And this really is an experience designed to give local business owners and their teams a well-deserved break while enjoying one of Long Beach Island's most beautiful attractions. Really a great family place, but space is limited. Pre-registration is required. Member businesses must RSVP directly to the Southern Ocean County Chamber of Commerce office. You can email kate@sochamber.com. You can go to visitlbiregion.com for more information, or you could call our office at 609-494-7211 and make those plans, because it's really a fun, beautiful night to just, come out and enjoy the park and
Yeah.
kind of get into that summer spirit. And it's going to be a busy one.
Hmm.
So very excited to remind everybody about that this week. And also, to your point, very excited to talk about the Nature Discovery Camp with our guest and more that goes on at the Lighthouse Center for Natural Resources. We have Executive Board Member Nancy Eriksen here. How are you, Nancy?
Good, Lori. How are you? Hi,
Good,
Bill.
good. So, this is something that we always talk about our audience. There's so much to discover down here. We have
Hmm.
so many people that might be second homeowners, so many people that might be newly moved in. So we have a lot of new neighbors that listen, and a lot of very familiar people that just maybe need a reminder about all the resources that Southern Ocean County has, especially in the summer. But let's talk a little bit about the Lighthouse Center, where it is, and what's the purpose.
So the Lighthouse Center is located in Waretown. It's situated on the upper part of Barnegat Bay. It's 194 acres. It's a state-owned property. So they own it, but the Natural Resource Education Foundation runs it. Anyway, it's a variety of coastal habitats, including salt marshes, freshwater ponds, maritime forest. What else do we have there? Lots of hiking. There's plenty of things to do there. So come on out and visit. In fact, we have birding walks that are wonderful. We have over 200, probably about 240 different species of birds there. So
Wow.
if you're into that at all, it's a lot of fun to come with your binoculars. The purpose of it is it was always meant to be an educational center.
Mm.
So, or an environmental educational and research facility. And it is, but we also end up doing a lot of rentals just because, we do have universities and colleges come in, but it's not enough to support the center. As I said, it's run by the Natural Resource Education Foundation, which is a board, it's a volunteer board, and we do it all. We have caretakers. The purpose, again, is an environmental education research facility, but we do offer a summer camp, like you talked about, the Discovery Summer Camp for ages 5 to 12. You can still sign up. Should I say the website now or wait until?
Sure. Well, I do have the flyer, and there is an article about the camp on visitlbiregion.com. We do have an article all about the Nature Discovery Camp. This is taking place June 22nd through August 21st. It's for ages 5 to 12, Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. And there's before and after care available. So, I mean, it really is your full summer day. And you can go to lighthousecenernj.org. And again, as Nancy said, this is at 140 Camp Lighthouse Road in Waretown. And it really is spectacular. I had a chance to go to your spaghetti dinner fundraiser. I guess it was in the spring, or was it in the winter? I don't remember.
It was November.
It was in November. Okay. Yeah, I got to go all the way back. Believe me.
Yep.
There's a lot going on between November and June. So, but it was, it is a spectacular place because it is somewhat caught in time, right? When did it open, Nancy?
1927.
So imagine what Ocean County was like in 1927, and imagine this being a camp being used. And again, the buildings reflect, you have that progression of, different eras of the 20th century going on, including a great room where we had our dinner, which was, the fireplace and the full, just the full lodge experience.
I guess that's an important aspect for people because, I'm there, I'm involved as well at the facility, but the fact that it's not just coastal research and not just a park, we'll say, or a camp. There's an actual building structures on site where large groups have had events and stuff. I was at the Envirothon event that took place there on site, and it's such a beautiful place. But Nancy, correct me if I'm wrong. There's even a bowling alley on there on campus.
Right, because it was a camp for the blind. So that's how it started out. And it was operated as such until probably the late 1970s or maybe even into 1980s. So because of that, we left a lot of things as is because it's a cool thing. I mean, how many places have an outdoor bowling alley, right?
Yeah.
So, and then we even have railings up inside the building so that for people who have any kind of vision impairment, they can walk along, they can be inside the buildings and not get lost. Because we even have things on the floor that go from maybe wood floor to carpet so they can tell the difference. We left some of our bedrooms with the original paint because you can see the bright colors of green or yellow or red. It's the last colors that people who are losing their vision can still see. So we left it like that on purpose. We've got tandem bikes because a sighted person would be in front, I would hope. And then, the blind person would be behind. So we have that on site. So it's great for disabled people to get in and out of the buildings. We don't have our trail set up so much for wheelchairs yet. And we're looking to buy some kind of a wheelchair that would go on mulch and sand and things like that. But we don't have the funds for that yet, but we're getting there. But some of the other things that we offer are photography workshops, like I said, the birding, the hiking. Anybody can go in. It's open from kind of dawn to dusk, maybe not quite that early, but by 8 or 9 o'clock it's open, and then it closes when it gets dark. There are no restrooms unless we're open for an event. Okay. So just be aware of that because you can come and picnic and walk the trails, but no.
So anybody can go on the property at any time.
Yes.
That's great to know. That's great to know.
It's a wildlife management area. Yes. Go ahead.
So if you want to explore, if you want to check it out, and of course, during the camp, we want to just talk about that again. That is a outdoor adventure with hands-on learning and a lot of different experience when you talk about habitat exploration, arts and crafts. I mean, the kids really will get a full, adventure every day from coming there. And it's, really, if you still have space available, I would definitely check out their website, lighthousecenernj.org, or call 609-698-8003, the Natural Resource Education Foundation at the Lighthouse Center, because it really is something. And, I wasn't aware that you could just go there and, like you said, use the space if you want to have a picnic, if you want to have, maybe meditation, read a book, paint, do something, creative, or just get away and just look at the beautiful bay, because it is a stunning view. So, you had mentioned conservation. What conservation is Lighthouse doing?
We do a number of different conservations, such as we have our shoreline restoration. We got a grant for $300,000 a few years back and did some restoration down at the bay. We put in wave attenuation devices, also known as WADs, along with shell bags and marsh plantings. And that has pretty much stabilized the shoreline because we lost 35 to 50 feet of shoreline. And we were hoping that doing what we did would also build it back. And it did to a point, but not as much as expected. So we were able to get another federal grant that is going to change all that and modify some of those WADs and add more to that restoration process. It's going to take a couple years for that to happen. So that's the good news there. And then we have learning stations. They're not all set up yet, but there's some teaching materials at different learning stations. We have a bird observation area on the way down to the bay, because you can walk down to the bay on your own. And on the left-hand side, there's it's kind of a board with cutout holes, so you can put your head in there so you don't spook the birds, and you get to look at all the wading birds. Or if you want to go into our maritime forest, you can see all the birds coming back from migration, all the warblers. It's beautiful. It's just, as you know, you've been there, Lori. It's
Yeah, it really is. I mean, I'm always so just, overwhelmed by the nature that's in the pinelands that we have right in our backyard. And this is something, again, if you haven't experienced it, the Lighthouse Center is always looking for volunteers. They're looking for donations, to support, to collaborate. That's all, that's what this is all about. And of course, if you have children and you want to do something different with them, the camps are available this summer, which is certainly worth checking out. So Nancy, did you want to one more time give us the website or any other way that you prefer people to contact the organization?
Oh, sure. With a phone number, like you said, which is 609 698 8003, as well as Natural Resource Education Foundation, all one long word, .org. Go on there. And let me just put in a plug for rentals, because we can overnight almost 50 people. We have two dormitories that sleep 24 people each, and we have some cabins that we're trying to restore. So pretty soon we'll be able to offer them as well, hopefully. And we have many colleges, universities. Drexel is there every year. We have company retreats. We have yoga retreats. We have church groups that come in. We have 2 homeschooler groups that are there on a weekly basis. We have reunions, all kinds of reunions. We have other nonprofits that come and use our facility. You can use just a room, or we have a commercial kitchen. So if there's any caterers out there that need a kitchen, please give us a call. We have a very large commercial kitchen with a commercial stove.
Incredible, Billy.
Mm-hmm.
That's it's everything that you could possibly need. So if you're looking to partner as a business or a nonprofit, or as maybe an entrepreneur, and you feel that you need maybe a home base, or you need that commercial kitchen, or you need a meeting space, this is something right in Waretown. This is not far at all, right off of 9 basically. So make some connections with Nancy and the rest of the team and the board, and try to keep this place going for the next generation, because it's something that's really worth being a part of.
Nancy, you have also corporate sponsorship and corporate donor opportunities available as well, right?
Oh yes, we always have that. Yes. One of our past big corporate sponsors was Exelon, when the nuclear power plant was still operating, but when they went away.
Yeah. Well, it's definitely a challenge to try to get, to get the sponsorships that's needed, but, individual donations are also key. And, this is something, again, people don't need an invitation to come out and explore this place, and then get on the website or make a phone call. And again, if you need the information, it's on the Southern Ocean County Chamber's website as well, and make, some plans on spending the summer and beyond at this really fantastic, beautiful natural resource right in the heart of Southern Ocean County. So perfect for everybody to, just get out there on a, when the weather's good and you just want a place to go try the Lighthouse Center. So thank you so much, Nancy.
Thank you, Lori. Thank you, Bill.
Have a great summer.
Thank you.
I'll
You
see you.
too.
I'll see you down there. I'll help you. Maybe we'll go like duck calling or something.
That would be a lot of
We'll
fun.
have an adventure.
Yes, we do usually. So we will. Thank you.
Have a great one. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. So yeah, so this week also has a lot of other really important things happening besides the Fantasy Island event that we're really excited for on Thursday. Wednesday, June 17th, Jeff's dinner party, second course to benefit the Maximilian Foundation is happening. And this is just something that's going to be, again, a fundraiser for a great local cause that starts at 6:00. It's at Ott's Good Earth Garden. 4 courses, $75. Inspired by Chef Jeff's culinary journey, including experiences on Rocco's dinner party and Beat Bobby Flay, and his time working along chefs like Guy Fieri and Ann Burnell and Andrew Zimmer. So if someone wants to go out, have a great dinner for a great cause, Wednesday, June 17th, Jeff's dinner party, second course, demonstration dinner happening right at Ott's Good Earth Garden. So you can contact them or go to visit LBIRegion.com to get more information, or on social media. Follow them on Facebook for the Maximilian Foundation. And then we also have coming up Friday, June 19th. This is a busy week. We're stacking. A ribbon cutting for Anchor Family Solutions and La Luna Counseling and Wellness. This is Friday, June 19th at 10:45 a.m. as part of Southern Ocean Chamber's Fanfare program. We're going to celebrate the opening of this new partnership and shared space dedicated to supporting families and emotional wellness. So there's going to be refreshments, tours, sensory fun for kids, just a lot of different activities. They are located at 333 Haywood Road in Manahawkin. The Chamber always appreciates an RSVP. If you want to go to Southern Ocean Chamber's Facebook page or go to visitlbiregion.com or event calendar, and you could find out more about all these events. But this is specifically for Friday, June 19th. Welcome to Anchor Family Solutions and La Luna Counseling and Wellness, and good luck with your space. We always love to see businesses opening and people just thriving. It's a big part of it. Also, just to add more to the calendar, I want to put in a plug because we have an evening Women of Business, which is set at Manasquan's Bank, Manahawkin branch at 5 p.m. This is on June 23rd. And this is going to be a great evening that's going to include networking, refreshments, and a very important discussion on financial fraud prevention, which is a growing concern for businesses of all sizes. So if you want to come out, this is part of our Women in Business program, which is over a decade old. And it really sets the tone for supporting and promoting women-led enterprises across the Long Beach Island region. So please come out. Again, this program is free, but you do need to register with the Chamber at 609-494-7211. And this is open to Chamber members. So if you're interested in joining, you can go to visit LBIRegion.com and you could find out all about that. Just hit our Join tab and you could get the inside track with all the events that are happening, either that we're doing or that our members are doing, because, we are always very busy, don't you think?
Yeah. Yeah. There's always something. I would say that there's never a month that goes by where there's nothing on the calendar. No. Nothing to do. What are we going to do? There's nothing to do.
Always something. Yeah. And as we're planning for the 250th, there's all sorts of fantastic things that are going on. And we certainly want everybody to support the arts. Check out our calendars, our event calendars, as all those schedules are coming out. So just make the most of it. Have a great, week. And again, June, you're starting to see us really, gearing up for a fantastic summer. So come out and meet with us.